Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're visiting Preston Park, a beautiful historic park and museum located in Stockton-on-Tees in the northeast of England. If you're looking for a day out that combines history, nature, family fun and plenty of open space, then this one is definitely one to consider. In this video I'll be giving you a full tour, what you can expect, a bit of background about the park, and my overall thoughts on whether it's worth your visit. So grab a cup of tea, sit back and let's explore Preston Park together. Preston Park is a huge park that covers more than 100 acres, sitting alongside the River Tees. At the heart of the site is a grand Victorian mansion that dates back to the 1820s. Over the years it's been transformed from a private home into a public museum, and today it's one of the most popular attractions in the Stockton area. The estate itself was once owned by wealthy families who lived here in style, surrounded by landscape gardens and woodlands. In the 20th century it was purchased by the local council and then has since been opened to the public. It now houses Preston Park Museum, which brings local history to life with exhibitions, collections and even a recreated Victorian Street. Although I do have to mention at the moment it is actually closed. It's due to reopen on the 13th of September after an extensive refurbishment, which you can see from the footage. There's a lot of work going on here, so we will be returning to explore further when all this is finished. As you arrive, one of the first things you notice is just how expansive the park is. Wide tree-lined paths, open lawns and plenty of picnic spots make it feel welcoming straight away. There's a lot of variety here, from riverside walks to woodland trails to formal gardens. It's a place where you can easily spend several hours exploring without feeling rushed. Families, dogs, dog walkers, joggers, you'll see all sorts of people enjoying this space. There's also a miniature railways that often runs on Sundays, I believe from about 10 till 4. And they also have special events, which is a nice nostalgic touch. Let's start with Preston Hall itself. The museum is probably the biggest draw for many visitors. Inside you'll find a mixture of permanent galleries and temporary exhibitions. These cover everything from local history to archaeology to decorative arts and paintings. One of the highlights is the Victorian Street. It's a fully reconstructed street scene, complete with shops, blacksmiths, a sweet shop, a pub, and even costume staff who bring the period to life. Walking down it feels like stepping back in time. It's especially popular with children and school groups. The hall tells the story of the families who lived here, with period rooms laid out to help reflect the 19th century. There are portraits, furniture and plenty of little details to help you imagine what it would have been like to live in such a grand home. But as I said earlier, it is shut until the 13th of September following an extensive refurbishment, so it does look like it's definitely going to be worth a visit. Moving outside again, the gardens around the hall are beautifully kept. There's a wall garden where you can see seasonal planting and colourful displays throughout the year. The rose garden is particularly striking in summer. One of the nice features is that the park runs down to the River Tees. There's a riverside walk where you can spot wildlife, and in the past you could even catch a boat trip from here up and down the river. In addition, there's a skate park, play area for children and plenty of wide open grass for games or just relaxing. So whether you're after a gentle stroll or something more energetic, you will find it here. Preston Park is well known for hosting events throughout the year, from food festivals to craft fairs to outdoor concerts and historical reenactments. There's usually something happening. The park really comes alive on these days with stalls, activities and entertainment for all ages. There's seasonal events such as Christmas markets and or Easter activities. These are very popular. The Victorian Street in particular is often used for themed events like a Dickensian Christmas with carol singers and traditional decorations. If you prefer the quieter side of things, you'll appreciate the park's natural areas. Along the river you can see ducks, swans and even the occasional heron. The woodlands attract lots of birds, making a nice spot for nature watching. There are also some sculptures and art pieces dotted around, adding little points of interest to your walk. In terms of practicalities, parking is available on site. The museum does have an entry fee, and the wider park itself isn't free to enjoy. Facilities like toilets and cafe are available, and these have just been upgraded and refurbished, so you can easily spend a full day here without needing to leave. There's also a decent gift shop inside the museum, where you can pick up souvenirs, books and other traditional sweets from the Victorian Street. So what do I think of Preston Park overall? For me it strikes a really nice balance between history and leisure. The museum is generally interesting, especially the Victorian Street, and it's presented in a way that's engaging for both adults and children. The park itself is huge, well maintained, and offers a variety of experiences, from peaceful riverside walks to lively play areas. If you're a local, there's a great spot to come to regularly, whether it's for exercise, family time, or to wander. If you're visiting Stockton or the Middlesbrough area, it's absolutely worth adding this to your itinerary. It's one of those places that feels welcoming to everyone, no matter who you are. So that just about wraps up my review of Preston Park. I hope you've enjoyed the look around the museum and grounds and what else is on to offer. If you've been here yourself, let me know in the comments. What was your favourite part? Maybe it's the Victorian Street, the Riverside walks, or one of the seasonal events. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe for more reviews and walkthroughs of parks, gardens and attractions throughout the UK. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And I will leave you to enjoy the rest of the footage of the park on this lovely late summer's day. Thank you again.